First things first, this episode was way better than last week. It felt like two different shows. Last week was edited so fucking terribly, as I talked about last week. This week was a good episode. I thought this was a very good episode. It started off a little rough because I was still mad from last week's edit that it started with the reward challenge. And I was feeling like, man, we get to see all of the fucking advantages last week. We're getting to see a reward challenge this week. You know what we're still not seeing? Human interaction, which makes the fucking show. But luckily, we did see human interaction in this episode, even from the Blue Tribe. The Blue Tribe actually had more of an edit for once. It took 4 fucking episodes, but indeed, the Blue Tribe gets an edit. Heather started the episode with an edit finally. She was struggling in the reward competition. I enjoyed the part of the reward competition where you had to put the ball through the thing and then run through the obstacle course and catch the ball. Wasn't made for poor Heather, but she gets the edit of just not giving up. Jeff was nice during this challenge. He's usually annoying as fuck during challenges, but not this one. And, you know, Heather gets the poor Heather edit. The poor Heather edited, but at least she tried. This was her edit, basically. In this episode, Erica also finally gets an edit. And it seems that me feeling Erica would play a messy game was correct because she came out being messy in this episode, although everybody's fucking messy. Let's be real. I got a text from Alex during the episode saying that why does everybody in the season talk too much? Yes, everybody in the season talks and does possibly a little too much, but I do think Erica is going to play a messy game. But is it going to be more messier than Sydney and Deshawn? Because they're playing messy too. So, I mean, it's not totally just her playing messy on that fucking tribe. I think the best part of the edit for me was the Blue Tribe trying and failing to throw the challenge. I enjoyed the confessionals from Deshawn talking about trying to throw the challenge, Danny as well, and them failing to do so because Naseer is a fucking comp beast, as we see in this episode. Naseer not only beat the Green Tribe basically by himself, but beat some of his own tribe mates that were trying to throw it. So that was pretty damn entertaining. The Yellow Tribe, we didn't see a lot of Yase or whatever their name is. We saw them see the Turtles, and they have momentum now, winning challenges at least. They're not always going to Tribal. That is the Green Tribe, apparently, who's always going to Tribal. So not a lot from them this week, though, and it doesn't seem like a tribe swap is coming. So not great for the Green Tribe. But yeah, I'm glad Blue Tribe finally had some sort of edit. And I mean, the edit for them is kind of annoying. It's just basically everybody being a rat. That's the edit from the Blue Tribe. So I don't know if that bodes well for that tribe at a merge, because they're not that together, but they kind of are, but they're kind of not, because we can't really tell. I mean, yes, this was a much better episode, probably the best episode so far of the 4, but still the effects of the first 3 episodes being a bad edit for the Blue Tribe. We still don't really know the dynamics of this tribe as clearly as the other 3 tribes. So, but I guess that's what happens when you don't go to tribal council, because they probably don't know either themselves. So let's get to JD. Aspen will be pleased with this episode, I'm sure, because she's been shitting on JD this whole time. And yeah, he has been a really naive player, I think would be how to sum up JD's gameplay. Very naive, way too trusting, messy himself, and yeah, on a tribe that he really never had a footing in. He gives away his advantage, the extra vote, to Chantel again. Second week in a row, second round in a row. And of course, Chantel's going to have the idea, yeah, maybe I should keep this fucking advantage, because why not have this advantage for myself? So yeah, JD really fucked up. But I've been trying to decide, was this really the most optimal move for Chantel? I don't really know about that. because I don't know, it's hard. Obviously, the pro to keeping the advantage for herself just to vote out JD is that she now has the advantage. She now has the extra vote. But I feel like the con, and it's possibly a bigger con, is that she had JD plus the extra vote already. So in reality, she kind of lost a vote, in my opinion. So I just don't think this was the optimal move, as Mike would say in season 1 of Online Survival. This may not have been the optimal move for Chantel, because I feel like losing JD, she actually lost a vote. Because he was clearly trusting her and in with her. So yeah, I don't know. Chantel's playing hard, maybe a little too hard. But with the edit she's getting, she probably, I assume, would use it correctly. If she ever has to use that advantage, she can use it correctly. And it's not the worst thing that they are, well, it can be a bad thing that this tribe, the Green Tribe, could go into the merge with the least numbers. If they go into the merge with 2 people, they're either an easy target at the merge or the swing vote at the merge. So there's pros and cons to that as well. But yeah, that about sums up the episode. We will once again have a rankings this week, hopefully. That's all I have to say on the episode for now, though. It was a good episode. Far better editing than last week. Last week was one of the worst episodes I've ever seen on Survivor. This week was a really good episode. Probably the best of the season thus far. Hopefully that editing continues and not last week's editing. I enjoyed not seeing any advantage getting this week. I mean, we are unclear on if the fucking 3-way idol is still a thing, if that got rehidden or not. I assume so, because we see in the preview that Jeannie finds the beware advantage, but yeah, I don't know. The advantage is the downside of the season still. That's all I'm going to say for now. I'm just rambling now. So until next week, or until our rankings, that's all I got for